Yo, what's good YouTube? Zim Crow here, aka Scoop, back with the UBC, the United Battle Championship, Season 4, Week number 10. We're taking on Sir Squire and the Broadway Blastoise. And as you can see on screen, he has Blastoise, Mega Manectric, Garchomp, Grand Bull, Miss Magus, and Cele-Steal. And he has Volcarona, Amoonguss, Medicham, Mesprit, and Bisharp in the back. So that being said, his Z move potentials are Bisharp, Volcarona, and Medicham. And we have, of course, Victini, Zapdos, Gyarados, Scrafty, Mamoswine, Ditto. And we have Mega Gardevoir, Shaman, Cobalion, Swellow, and Golurk in the back. And, of course, our Z move users are Zapdos, Gyarados, and Shaman. And anyways, as you can see on screen, matchup here, we actually bring Victini, Zapdos, Gyarados, Scrafty, Mamoswine, and Ditto. Victini being a substitute Wise Glasses set with the Blue Flare, Psychic, and Hidden Power Rock. Max speed, max special attack, just so I can speed tie with unboosted Volcarona. Next up is Zapdos, is a more of a defensive set with a Volt Switch, Hidden Power Ice, Toxic, and Roost. Didn't bring Defog this week, so I don't have Hazard support, or removal, I should say. I just felt like I could pressure him with Mamoswine to not lead with Garchomp, or his other Rock Shedders are like Bisharp, and I think that's it. Maybe Mesprit, which I have a Scrafty lead for. Anyways, Zapdos walls hits from all of his physical attackers. And Bisharp is a big threat to my team. Is another reason I didn't bring Defog. It could take advantage of that with the Defiant boost. And then I have 2 Intimidators on my team. I don't really expect Bisharp, but it's just scary for the team. Which is why I actually do bring 2 Intimidate users, is I don't expect it to come, but I can play around it if it does come. And that's why I also have Sub on Victini. Anyways, next up, Gyarados, Sub Dragonin set with Waterfall and Bounce, Adamant Max Attack, Speed Creeping something, forget what it is. Maybe, I have no idea what it is. Built the team a while ago, played a while ago. Actually had this game while I was at work. Next up is an Assault Vest, Intimidate, Scrafty, Max HP, Max Attack, well, pretty close to Max Attack, little defense and Spit F investments. Knockoff, Drain Punch, Rock Slide, and Ice Punch. Rock Slide is there to try to take a hit from Volcarona and then KO in return. Knockoff to get rid of items. Drain Punch is there just for the Bisharp. It OHKOs it. Ice Punch is there for the Garchomp. Basically, that's it. Can hit a Moongus a little hard too, but I don't expect it Moongus. Next up is Choice Scarf Ditto with Hidden Power Rock in case he has been Hidden Power on Volcarona. And I can come in and steal his stats and then outspeed and knock him out with my own Hidden Power. If not, I would just go for the Fire type attack. And then if he Swords Dances with Garchomp, I can take advantage of that once Grand Bull's down and Cele-Steal is weakened. So I just thought Choice Scarf Ditto is pretty good bring this week. Next up is Mamoswine, my Stealth Rock lead potentially with Earthquake, Icicle Crash, and Ice Shard, Max Attack, and Max HP. Just because I didn't really need speed investment this week. So that being said, we'll hop into the match here. And he leads Cele-Steal as I lead Zapdos. Now I led Zapdos because I knew Cele-Steal was an option. Blastoise might have been an option, predicting a Victini lead or a Mamoswine lead. Garchomp was an option to lead Stealth Rock since it is his only Stealth Rocker on his team that he brought. and Mega Manectric was a potential lead. But if he led Manectric, then I would hard switch into Mamoswine and force in the Cele-Steal. So it would end up being this match anyway, this matchup. And I'm just going to Volt Switch here on turn 1, I believe. I might have went for the, yeah, I do go for the Volt Switch. See, reveals Protect, and I just go ahead and Volt Switch out and check the damage. I'm going to hard switch into Scrafty because I know I don't need that much HP on this thing since its role is pretty much to come in, intimidate, and then get rid of an item, or potentially double out. I double out into Victini there, predicting a Protect on the Cele-Steal. It actually goes into the Gramble, and I predict an Earthquake to come. So I hard switch into my Gyarados, and he actually reveals that he was intending to Thunder Wave my Victini. Catches my Gyarados. Very unfortunate, but I Dragon Dance here and get intimidated. I mean, fully paralyzed, and he brings in Blastoise, reveals the hidden power Electric, so I can't set up a sub. And I hard switch into Zapdos here, knowing I can just go for the Volt Switch, but I'm actually going to go for the hidden power Ice, predicting his Manectric to come in and take advantage of that. And it does come in, and now we got a position where he's kind of got the advantage now that it's basically a 6-on-5 now since Gyarados is paralyzed and can't really take a hit and is so weakened. So here I'm going to hard switch into Scrafty, see how much damage this Thunderbolt could do. But he actually goes for the Volt Switch, and it does 26%, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. Like, I like that. So here I can sack off Gyarados, get an Intimidate on the Gramble, bring in Victini, and predict the Thunder Wave to come, and actually go for sub here. And now I'm able to 2-hit KO this Gramble, which is good for me. Good for Scrafty as well. Now he brings in the Blastoise. I'm just going to go for the Psychic, engage some damage here. So he breaks my sub with Scald, as predicted. I mean, he didn't really have another play. Here I can go into Scrafty here, eat up the Scald. Don't get burnt, fortunately for me. He reveals he's got the Aura Sphere for it, though. So pretty nice, pretty nice. Go for the knockoff, get rid of his leftovers, which was well needed. He goes for the Scald here and gets the burn on Zapdos. Very unfortunate for Zapdos. But I can force him out here. He actually stays in and goes for Scald, though. As I roost up, get a bunch of HP back, and now go for the Volt Switch again, because I don't care if, like, he has no switch in. If Garchomp come in, I've just hidden power ice that thing, too. So Volt Switch was my best play, in my opinion. But I go into Mamoswine to get my rocks up, and he has Cele-Steal in. But I am the Focus Sash variant, so I wouldn't let him get the Beast Boost after he brought me down to my Sash. I was just hard switching to Zapdos the turn after, just like I did. He goes for the Leech Seed, double Leech Seed, I believe. Just going to roost up here. I had a match in the OU a while back, and my Zapdos actually stalled out a Cele-Steal, so I was pretty comfortable with this matchup right here, where I can just pressure stall all of his PP out. Being burnt and leech seeded, and that thing having an Earthquake just makes it a longer, more mind game playing kind of stall out. Here I'm going to Volt Switch out, though, predict the Earthquake to come on my next roost, and go out to Ditto. What I can do here is Scout is set, which I pretty much basically already knew, but I can just go for Leech Seed to 1v1 it, as I can hard switch out here. She goes for the Thunderbolt with the Mismagius, takes out my Scrafty. Now I can bring in Scarf Ditto and outspeed Mismagius. If it's not Scarfed, potentially that was a speed tie, but he switches out, so he's probably not Scarf. I do pretty good damage to Cele-Steal, and then it becomes little mind games here. Don't know if he's going to protect or what to get Leech Seed recovery back, but he does go for a Leech Seed again, so good play on his part. And I can just roost off the damage here, and or predict him to go for Earthquake and go for the Volt Switch. Go back into Ditto and become, immune to Earthquake. Throw off a Leech Seed of my own as he throws off a Leech Seed. And now just any one of my mons can actually just come in on this and take the next lead seed. Go Zapdos because if he wants to protect, I'm just getting more HP back. And if he wants to go for the Earthquake predicting my Roost, I can just Volt Switch out and knock him out. I actually predict the mid-gun play and try to catch Garchomp on the Hidden Power Ice. But he actually stays in and able to get one more turn. But it's just another mind game turn. And actually get it right this time. Get off the Volt Switch there. And now he brings in Miss Magius. As I brought in Mamoswine. And I go for the Ice Shard as he tricks me, the Choice Specs. He gets to Intimidate off, so now Ice Shard can't 2-hit KO him. I go straight into Victini predicting Flamethrower. But he actually reveals Overheat, meaning his next Thunderbolt can't knock me out. And I'm able to pick off the Mega Manectric. And here I let Victini go down so I can go straight into Ditto and then scout his set. He has Dazzling Gleam, so I can just take him out with that and then outspeed the Garchomp. Because Scarf Miss Magius outspeeds Scarf Garchomp. He actually goes for the Earthquake, revealing that basically he couldn't knock me out with any of his set, and he was 2-hit KO'd. So if he Swords Dance, he died the next turn anyway. And he just said he went for Earthquake because he knew the outcome of the match was decided, even if he did knock me out with one move. Because my Mamoswine could just revenge kill him. That's the reason he went for Earthquake. So, regardless, it was a good game. So we move on to 8-2, and potentially become the number 2 seed in the playoffs as long as we keep winning and don't lose. So that's going to be the game plan. I think the next week we have the main red Clawitzers, and we'll be taking on them in week number 11. So look out for that. Leave a like if you like, comment, subscribe, and all the good stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.